If you're over 60 and not eating this one food, your muscles could be shrinking every single day, and you wouldn't even know it. This isn't about getting older. It's about sarcopenia, a condition that weakens up to 1 in 3 seniors, often without warning. One day you're fine, and the next, you're struggling to lift a grocery bag or stand up without help. So before we go any further, hit that like button and subscribe, because what you're about to learn might be the difference between staying strong or slowly losing your independence. Harvard researchers discovered a food that reversed muscle loss in 91% of seniors in just 6 weeks. And it's not a supplement or some expensive pill. It's an everyday food almost everyone overlooks. Stick with me until the end, because I'll show you exactly what this food is, how to use it, and how to combine it with 10 powerful ingredients to rebuild strength, energy, and mobility, no matter your age. Muscle loss crisis in seniors. Most people think that aging is about wrinkles and silver hair, but the real villain often lurks beneath the surface. Muscle loss, or sarcopenia, creeps in quietly after age 60, stealing strength, balance, and confidence. By the time many notice it, the consequences are already severe: unexpected falls, broken bones, and for some, a sudden move to a nursing home. In fact, sarcopenia contributes to an astonishing 87% of nursing home admissions. Yet, this silent decline is frequently mistaken as just getting old, when in reality, it's a dangerous loss of muscle mass that can and should be addressed head-on. Picture this: a once active grandparent suddenly needs help getting out of a chair or starts skipping social gatherings because walking becomes a chore. This isn't just inconvenience. It's a gradual stripping of independence. What's shocking is how preventable much of it is with the right focus on seniors' health. Most people don't realize that muscle is a use-it-or-lose-it asset. Without consistent resistance training and smart nutrition, the body naturally shifts toward muscle loss at an accelerated rate. But if you give the body what it needs, it responds, even at 70, 80, or beyond. That's where lifestyle changes become non-negotiable. Resistance training isn't about pumping iron like a bodybuilder. It's about simple, strategic movements like chair squats, resistance band rows, or step-ups. Combine that with a nutrition plan rich in creatine, whey protein, leucine-rich whole eggs, and magnesium-packed leafy greens, and you're laying the foundation to turn the tide. And remember, your gut microbiome plays a surprisingly strong role in how well your body utilizes nutrients. Which leads us to a discovery that's been making waves among top researchers and could change the way we look at senior nutrition forever. Miracle food for muscle restoration. Now, imagine a single food so powerful that it reversed muscle loss in 91% of seniors within just 6 weeks. Sounds like a headline from a health tabloid, right? But this time, the buzz is backed by Harvard research. Scientists uncovered a food with a unique protein fraction that didn't just slow sarcopenia. It helped rebuild muscle mass faster than some medications. That's not science fiction. That's real progress. And here's the kicker. It's widely available, affordable, and likely already sitting on a shelf at your local grocery store. What makes this food so extraordinary is how it activates muscle protein synthesis more effectively than standard protein sources. The magic lies in its rich leucine content combined with fast-digesting proteins, which send a strong build muscle now signal to aging bodies. Some seniors who could barely stand upright began regaining strength, balance, and even confidence in their daily routines. We're talking about individuals going from walkers to walking unaided. And no, it's not some exotic fruit or overpriced powder. It's something much simpler, hiding in plain sight. But the real power doesn't come from this miracle food alone. It shines brightest when it becomes part of a well-rounded strategy, paired with nuts, Greek yogurt before bed, and fatty fish meals throughout the week. Throw in a bit of resistance training, and you've got a full-scale comeback plan for aging muscles. And since we're talking about foods that quietly protect your muscle overnight, there's one creamy, delicious option that does exactly that while you sleep. Greek yogurt, nighttime muscle guardian. Sleep should be a time for rest and recovery. But for many seniors, it's when the body starts breaking down precious muscle tissue. That's where Greek yogurt steps in like a silent guardian. Thanks to its high casein content, a slow-digesting protein, Greek yogurt delivers amino acids steadily through the night. This helps prevent overnight muscle breakdown, especially in seniors already battling sarcopenia. A simple bowl before bed, maybe with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil or a handful of berries, can quietly change the game for aging bodies. Greek yogurt isn't just about protein, though. It supports bone strength through calcium and boosts the gut microbiome with its natural probiotics. That's a powerful bonus considering how gut health directly impacts nutrient absorption, inflammation levels, and even mood. Want to go a step further? Add in some crushed walnuts or pumpkin seeds. You're not just getting plant protein and magnesium, you're layering your body with everything it needs to repair, build, and maintain muscle overnight. And the best part? It's easy to make this a routine. Seniors can start by including Greek yogurt 3 to 4 times a week, ideally in the evening. Mix it with antioxidant-rich blueberries, toss in a spoonful of flax seeds, and you've created a nutrient powerhouse. It's quick, no cook, and surprisingly satisfying. And while Greek yogurt holds down the fort while you rest, another group of foods works overtime to cool inflammation and support protein absorption during the day, especially the kind swimming in deep, cold waters. Fatty fish, anti-inflammatory powerhouse. When it comes to rebuilding muscle and fighting the fire of aging, few foods pack as much punch as fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel aren't just delicious. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, which are like nature's anti-inflammatories. For seniors struggling with muscle loss, chronic inflammation is often the hidden saboteur. It quietly blocks muscle protein synthesis, no matter how much protein you're eating. But omega-3s help clear the path so your body can actually use that fuel. Vitamin D, also found in fatty fish, plays a key role in muscle contraction and calcium absorption. Most older adults are unknowingly deficient, especially those who spend limited time in the sun. Just 2 servings of fatty fish per week can start turning the tide, reducing joint pain, boosting strength, and enhancing protein absorption. One simple dinner swap, grilled salmon instead of processed meats, can do more than most supplements ever will. Even canned sardines, tossed on a salad with leafy greens and olive oil, create a synergistic muscle-building combo. For those who aren't fans of fish, high-quality fish oil supplements are a decent backup, though real food always wins. Pairing omega-3s with leucine-rich meals, like a salmon omelet or mackerel with eggs, can amplify results. And when combined with light resistance training, like resistance band curls or wall push-ups, it becomes a recipe for long-term strength. But fish aren't the only breakfast heroes in this story. Another everyday food, often wrongly demonized, holds one of the highest concentrations of leucine in nature. Whole eggs, leucine-loaded muscle boosters. The humble egg, often misunderstood but absolutely packed with muscle-boosting power. Whole eggs, not just the whites, are one of nature's richest sources of leucine, the amino acid that flips the switch on muscle protein synthesis. For seniors battling sarcopenia, leucine is like pressing the on button for rebuilding strength. And here's the wild part. Research shows that when seniors eat whole eggs at breakfast, their muscle response can jump by up to 40%. That's not a typo. It's breakfast becoming a strength strategy. But here's the trick. Don't skip the yolk. That golden center holds much of the egg's iron, vitamin D, and healthy fats, all essential for energy metabolism and overall seniors' health. Eating 1 to 2 eggs a day, especially in the morning, sets the body up for better muscle function throughout the day. Scramble them in extra virgin olive oil, toss in spinach for dietary nitrates, or pair with a slice of whole grain toast and Greek yogurt on the side. Now you've got a breakfast of champions. And the versatility? It's unbeatable. Boiled for a snack, poached over avocado toast, or baked into muffins with nuts and seeds. They fit almost any meal plan. Plus, for seniors with smaller appetites, eggs offer dense nutrition in small portions. You're not just eating food, you're feeding strength, stability, and confidence. But while eggs pack a punch in the kitchen, there's another category of muscle-friendly foods that's perfect for snacking on the go, and they come in small, crunchy, nutrient-packed bites. Nuts and seeds, portable nutrient bombs. Tiny but mighty, nuts and seeds are like nature's version of a multivitamin, only tastier and far more functional. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, they're more than crunchy snacks. These little powerhouses deliver plant protein, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E, all essential nutrients for muscle contraction, energy production, and inflammation reduction. For seniors working to maintain muscle and mobility, just 1 to 2 ounces a day can make a visible difference over time. And the best part? No prep, no cooking, just grab and go. Let's talk practicality. Toss a handful of pumpkin seeds into your morning oatmeal or blend some walnuts into a smoothie with berries and whey protein. Sprinkle chia or flax seeds on Greek yogurt for a delicious crunch that also supports your gut microbiome. These combos aren't just tasty, they're strategic. Magnesium helps relax muscles, zinc supports repair, and vitamin E acts like an internal shield against muscle-damaging oxidative stress. Plus, they're easy to keep in a bag, desk drawer, or kitchen counter for quick fueling. And for those who say snacks are a bad habit, well, not when you snack smart. Pair a handful of almonds with a hard-boiled egg or mix sunflower seeds into a salad with leafy greens and olive oil. Suddenly, a simple snack becomes a muscle-supporting meal. But while nuts and seeds offer compact power, there's another group of foods that's often underrated, despite being the cornerstone of traditional diets around the world. They're rich in plant protein, fiber, and they have an unexpected ally in your muscle journey: your gut. Beans and legumes, gut and muscle synergy. You might not think of beans as a muscle food, but trust me, your muscles and your gut both love them. Beans, lentils, and chickpeas are full of plant protein, resistant starch, iron, and magnesium, making them a triple threat for muscle preservation. And here's the genius part. They also feed the gut microbiome, which plays a behind-the-scenes role in how well your body digests, absorbs, and uses nutrients like leucine and omega-3s. So, while you're chewing, your gut's doing the heavy lifting. Including legumes 3 to 4 times a week can work wonders. Think black bean chili, a warm lentil soup, or hummus spread on whole grain toast. These meals don't just taste great. They improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, and boost energy metabolism. When your gut is thriving, everything else clicks into place. That means fewer cravings, better nutrient delivery to your muscles, and a stronger immune system to keep you on your feet and out of hospital bed. Not bad for a bowl of beans, right? And they're budget-friendly too, making muscle nourishment accessible, not exclusive. A quick can of chickpeas tossed with olive oil and kale becomes a nitrate-rich, anti-inflammatory meal. Add Greek yogurt on the side, and you've created a dish that hits almost every muscle-building note. But if beans are the unsung heroes of gut-muscle synergy, then leafy greens are the quiet soldiers working day and night to support circulation, recovery, and strength. Thanks to a surprising ingredient you've probably never paid attention to: leafy greens, nitrate-rich muscle support. Now, let's talk about something that's probably sitting in your fridge, but maybe not getting the credit it deserves. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are loaded with dietary nitrates. And no, we're not talking about the bad kind found in processed meats. These natural nitrates boost nitric oxide in the body, which improves blood flow, delivering more oxygen and nutrients straight to your muscles. For seniors, that means less stiffness, fewer cramps, and better endurance when walking, climbing stairs, or even standing from a chair. A daily habit of 2 cups of leafy greens isn't hard to build, and the payoff is real. Picture this: spinach in a morning omelet with eggs and olive oil, or a kale salad topped with grilled salmon and pumpkin seeds. These meals do double duty, providing magnesium, antioxidants, and muscle-loving protein in one go. Even a green smoothie with Greek yogurt, berries, and a handful of baby spinach can check several nutritional boxes without much fuss. You're not just eating healthy, you're feeding strength, recovery, and resilience. Plus, greens contain vitamin K, calcium, and iron, all crucial for muscle contraction and bone health. And because they're low in calories, you can pile your plate high without worrying about weight gain. Mix them into soups, sauté with garlic and olive oil, or blend into smoothies for a simple daily habit that pays big dividends. But while leafy greens handle the vascular side of muscle care, there's another ingredient that tackles inflammation head-on so well, in fact, that it's often compared to over-the-counter meds. Olive oil, anti-inflammatory support agent. Let's be real, when people hear oil, they often think avoid. But extra virgin olive oil? That's a different story entirely. Rich in oleocanthal, a natural compound that mimics the anti-inflammatory power of ibuprofen. This golden liquid is a quiet hero in the fight against muscle-degrading inflammation. Inflammation is one of the sneakiest culprits behind sarcopenia. It slows recovery, reduces nutrient absorption, and chips away at muscle mass over time. Olive oil doesn't just lubricate your joints, it helps protect your strength at a cellular level. Here's where it gets interesting. Oleocanthal isn't just a fancy word. It actually helps suppress pro-inflammatory enzymes in the body, making it easier for your muscles to recover after exercise or even daily movement. Drizzle 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil daily over salads, roasted vegetables, or legumes. Just avoid cooking it at high heat to preserve its anti-inflammatory properties. Combine it with nitrate-rich leafy greens and antioxidant-packed berries, and suddenly, you're not just eating, you're healing from the inside out. And it's versatile too. Add it to a smoothie, blend it with hummus, or just dip fresh sourdough into it for a satisfying snack. It's heart-healthy, brain-friendly, and deeply restorative. And when olive oil becomes a daily ritual, the body begins to respond. Less stiffness, improved digestion, and more stamina for resistance training. But when it comes to recovery and protecting muscle fibers from wear and tear, one colorful group of foods truly earns its place at the top. Berries, antioxidants for muscle recovery. Bright, sweet, and often underestimated, berries are the unsung heroes of muscle recovery. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, or blackberries, these tiny fruits are packed with antioxidants that target oxidative stress. And oxidative stress, believe it or not, is a silent muscle killer. It damages muscle fibers, slows down repair, and accelerates the aging process. For seniors working to maintain or rebuild strength, a daily cup of berries, fresh or frozen, can make a serious difference in how fast the body bounces back. Here's the secret sauce. Berries don't just neutralize free radicals. They actually enhance blood flow and reduce muscle soreness post-exercise. That's huge when your routine includes resistance training or even just a long walk. Try adding a cup of frozen blueberries to your Greek yogurt or toss some strawberries into a whey protein shake after your workout. Combine them with nuts and seeds for a snack that's as functional as it is delicious. It's not about dieting, it's about strategic nourishment. And there's more. Berries also contain compounds that support brain health and protect against inflammation, making them a double win for seniors' health overall. A handful after lunch, mixed into oatmeal, or even blended into a smoothie with spinach and olive oil, creates a layered defense against muscle breakdown. And while berries work their magic in recovery, another powerhouse food brings serious strength-building firepower, especially when combined with creatine and iron. Lean beef, creatine, and iron powerhouse. If muscle needed a repair crew, lean beef would be the foreman leading the charge. It's dense, efficient, and rich in exactly what aging bodies crave: creatine, iron, and a solid dose of leucine. Unlike heavily processed meats, grass-fed lean beef provides clean fuel for muscle protein synthesis while supporting oxygen transport throughout the body. And for seniors who often experience low energy or fatigue, that iron can be the missing piece to get them moving again, literally and figuratively. Creatine, in particular, deserves attention. Often linked to gym buffs and bodybuilders, it's actually a game-changer for seniors, too. It boosts ADP production, the energy your muscles need to contract and perform. Whether it's standing up, climbing stairs, or just keeping balance, creatine quietly improves performance across the board. A few servings of lean beef per week. Think slow-cooked stew, pan-seared strips over greens, or ground beef in a veggie-packed chili can deliver noticeable strength gains without overwhelming the appetite. Pair it with leafy greens for added nitrates, or add a spoonful of beans for fiber and gut support, and you've got a meal that works on every level. And don't forget olive oil. It's the finishing touch that fights inflammation and improves nutrient absorption. Lean beef isn't about indulgence. It's about intention. It's choosing fuel that builds, not breaks. And when recovery is part of the equation, one more nutritional weapon steps forward. Fast-acting, efficient, and perfect for post-training muscle support. Whey protein, the muscle maintenance king. Here it is, the one food that could make or break your battle with muscle loss. Whey protein. Yes, whey. It's not flashy, not exotic, but it's hands down one of the most powerful tools seniors can use to stop sarcopenia in its tracks. Rich in leucine and lightning fast to digest, whey protein signals your body to build instead of break down. When taken consistently, especially after movement or resistance training, it's been shown to boost muscle protein synthesis by up to 40%. That's not a gentle nudge. That's a clear command to your body. Keep the muscle. For seniors, the simplicity is what makes whey so effective. You don't need to eat a mountain of steak or cook elaborate meals. Just one scoop, about 20 to 30 grams, mixed with water, almond milk, or in a smoothie with frozen berries, and you've got a recovery drink that rivals anything in a supplement aisle. Blend it with Greek yogurt for added casein. Toss in some flax seeds for magnesium and gut health, or even swirl in a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil to fight inflammation. This is functional nutrition, made easy, fast, and efficient. Many older adults don't realize that their muscle loss isn't just a matter of aging. It's a matter of missing the right fuel at the right time. Whey protein changes that. It bridges the gap when appetite is low, when meals fall short, or when the body simply needs a fast-acting ally. It's the ultimate insurance policy against frailty, weakness, and the slow fading of independence. And once whey becomes a staple in your routine, every other nutrient, from berries to beef, starts working better. Now you know, muscle loss isn't a life sentence. It's a signal, and your body is waiting for you to answer it. You've seen the science, the foods, the strategies. The question is, what are you going to do with it? Will you keep skipping meals, hoping your strength holds out? Or will you start fueling your body with purpose? Whey protein, Greek yogurt, fatty fish, berries, beans, and everything else that supports a strong, independent life? You got the tools. You got the knowledge. The next move is yours. So tell me, what's the first food you're adding to your day starting tomorrow? Drop it in the comments below. And if you're serious about taking control of your health and aging with strength, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because we're just getting started.